Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, family. We talking boxing. We got an interesting little show tonight. Y'all come in to smash that like button. Loco 323, I see you. Sam Fisher, I see you. Vasily, what's going down, champ? When SG Lincoln Brown retired, what's going down, bro? Y'all smash that like button for me. My guy Kwame was going down. Tony Dickinson was going down, bro. Ricky Solis was going down. Petty Mills, I see you. Mr. Lightning World was going down. That's D, no doubt. I see you, local. Jose was going in, fam. Peter was going down. Well, Trill Smith, you must don't hurt good or you don't not do your fucking research to understand what's going on. Feel me? Y'all run y'all mouth and y'all just open up y'all mouth with no understanding. Or don't even care to understand. So think what you want to think, man. Think what you want to think. I ain't gotta explain nothing to you. First of all. Cassandra, what's going down, Queen? Y'all smash that like button. Cassandra, what's going down? Sandra, you saw that Bill shit yesterday? Mike Ryan, what's going down? Cassandra, was Bill trying to slick talk me yesterday? I almost wasted the whole goddamn juice on me. I ain't even about being on fire, Cassandra. The man was just, Bill was trying to, Bill got a good way with words, and Bill got a good way of charming Negroes. I got nothing but love for Bill, though. But Bill got a good way with words, and Bill got a good way of charming Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Some Negroes like to be charmed. Some Negroes like to be charmed, Cassandra. Y'all smash that like button, fam. Yeah, it's like everything came right back to full circle. But I hate when Negroes start acting like shit be brand new in this boxing game. Everybody talk about the boxing game, they know so much about the boxing game. But certain simple shit that happens over and over and over, it become brand new once it comes to certain points that people try to make, or you know what I mean, comes to certain things for their favorite fighters. I mean, shit becoming brand new to cats. Ty Swinton, what's going down? And I just be mind boggling sometimes. I just be mind boggling sometimes. Hell no. Not at all, Cassandra. Not at all. Especially the point when a rematch came in. You know what I'm saying? Especially the point when a rematch came in. Y'all smash that like button though. Well, yeah, well, I'm always the bad guy. Gerardo Valencia, what's going down, bro? Yeah, they always want to turn me out to be the bad guy, Cassandra. Every time. Niggas disrespect me left or right. Call me this, call me that. Nestor Reyes, what's going down? I always got to be the bad guy, Cassandra. But they ask me the questions. They ask me the questions, I answer, and then I'm a nigga that's talking too much. Nigga Bill can talk for 30 minutes straight. Then as soon as you get to talking, oh, Money Brown, you talking too much. The fuck? Like we're not gonna catch Bill up in his contradictions. Dane Diaz, what's going on, man? You ain't late, man. I'm just getting started. We ain't even started yet. Like we're not supposed to catch Bill up in his contradictions, Cassandra. Hell no, you just gonna go like that on me. Maybe on some other niggas, but not me. They get mad because you don't do less than 100. Gerard, I appreciate that love and the cash out, bro. Much love, much appreciated, champ. But yeah, we gonna talk about some things, man. Canelo coming back with a vengeance. That boy mad, he pissed off, right? We gonna talk about Tank and Devin. We gonna have Ryan go sit up in that thing. And we gonna talk about EJ and Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, arguably the hottest topic in boxing. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Tell me, Cassandra, was I wrong yesterday, Queen? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, Cassandra. DG, what's going down? Stephen Pope, what's going on, bro? Hey, Steve, did I see you at the Spence fight? I don't think I saw you, bro. So I don't remember. Earl gonna dog walk that boy, Daniel? Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a good scrap. Man, I got popcorn and kernel stuck in my teeth. Now I'm saying that I see you, bro. I don't think I saw you at the fight, did I? I don't think I saw you. Okay. Okay. The Queen said I wasn't wrong, then I ain't all right. Thank you, Cassandra. Crawford ain't putting no real to bed. Tell me stop it. I got Ryan, Gerardo. I got Ryan, bro. I think Ryan gonna knock him out. I think Ryan gonna knock him out. I do. Yeah, eat some cheddar popcorn. I'm hungry as hell, Cassandra, as usual. Fucking kernel get stuck in your teeth. Then I ain't got no damn toothpick. Or no gum. Y'all smash that like, fam. Smash that like for your boy Money B. A lot of people are hurting over the EJ and Bud fight. My ass off, and it ain't even signed. Yeah, it's coming though. Ruben Gutierrez was going down. I saw you, but they wouldn't let me walk into the section you was on floor one. Okay, bro. Let's talk about the Tank and Dev though, man. Listen, I want the Tank and Devin fight to happen. I feel like that's a hell of a fight, right? Doesn't matter what weight class is at, 35, 40. It's a hell of a fight. You know what I mean? They got history for us, the spawn and shit like that. But at the same time, you know, when you got elite fighters like a Devin and a Tank, right? Certain things that happen in spawn could be a deciding factor inside that square circle in a real fight. You know what I mean? Certain things can be a deciding factor, right? Tank could have cracked Devin ass with a shot that would happen in spawn in the second round where Dare probably couldn't recover from. You know what I mean? Probably hit his ass with a shot to where he can't recover from. Dare probably could have hit Tank ass with a shot that could have changed the, you know what I'm saying, the fight and things of that nature. It probably don't have to go the rounds that they saying they go and shit like that. But I always gave Devin this respect. I always respect Devin. I'm always gonna respect Devin. I got Devin as the number one lightweight in the world. Can't nobody deny that shit. That man got all the scraps. All the scraps. Feel me? Man, Sam Fisher, that's crazy, right? Because Dev hold position, he holds weight, half of the titles. But we know the money, right? The money really controls shit, fam. And we just got to keep it real, right? The money controls shit. And we know that Tank is putting more asses in the seats than Dale, right? Um, Listen to Bill yesterday. We know they're willing to drop the titles to make a fight with Dev. If it was the, you know, coming to fruition or anything happens to where, you know, Dev and them say, you know what, fuck it. Let's make it happen, right? Well, Tank say let's make it happen. Tank gonna be the A side. Tank gonna be the A side. Because they waiting on an offer from Tank. Listening to Bill. Master Khalik was going down. Well, Devin never been an email champion, so I never rock with that shit. Right? I never rock with that shit. Devin always been a real champion to me. I don't fuck with the franchise title. And I'm on record saying that plenty of times. Right? So Tank would be the A side. But what I don't like is Man, that shit bothered the hell out of me. I need a toothpick. What I don't like is when they try to make Tank look like he's a capping motherfucker. Because that's what Keon and them tried to do yesterday. They tried to make Tank look like he was capping, right? Well, he said he'll fight Devin next. He'll fight Devin next. I believe Tank will fight Devin next, right? I believe he will. But we know Devin is obligated to do something in the contract. And what Bill was saying was, and all he had to do was say it flat out, right? All he had to do was just say it flat out, right? If Tank step up to the plate and say he'll fight my son, right? Because we know Tank and Dev is a bigger fight than Dev and George Kambosos. We know they generate more money, right? And if he said he'll step up and fight my son, fuck these belts. They can have these belts, right? They can have the belts. My son collected all of them. He's already undisputed. He put that in the book at 23 years of age. Now, if Tank wants to step up and say, let's make it happen, Dev, right? And George Kambosos right there saying, oh, no, Mr. Postman. You motherfuckers ain't knocking me out the box. You got to fight me next because you're obligated under this contract that you signed, right? What Bill was saying was, we'll say, you know what, George Kambosos, fuck you. We don't got to do shit. Take them scraps and go fight whoever the fuck you go fight, right? But in just saying that type of shit, you know, he made it seem as if, my nephew, what's up, nephew? What's cracking, bro? What's cracking? Oh, football practice. Yeah. Chilling. How you doing? Yeah, say what's up to the people.
What's up, y'all?
Yes, my nephew, man. It's a superstar right here, y'all. Football player, track player, basketball player, baseball player, soccer player,
what?
Hockey player. Let me finish working, man. Love you, man. So, right? All I had to say was we'll drop these titles. We'll drop these titles and we can get busy, right? Like we don't gotta beat around the bush and all this shit because what they was trying to do was, oh, Tank's a bitch. Oh, they not answering our call for the fight. Oh, you know, Tank Deb is number one, right? We did what we had to do to put ourselves in position. Credit, kudos that I always acknowledge, right? But don't make it as if Devin put fur in Gervonta Tank Davis' heart. Because that ain't true at all, homie. That ain't true at all. We know business is business. We know y'all don't right now, right? Y'all are on both on two different sides of the streets, right? That's a fact. We got one on Showtime. We got one on ESPN now. Since Devin signed with motherfucking Top Rank, right? So we gonna act like Bob don't play a part no more. You understand what I'm saying? We got like he don't play a part no more. Then the networks, right? Then we got the networks. We have Showtime. We have ESPN. So you can't explain all this shit. We on somebody else's show because, you know, they want to entertain their guests, which I understand, you know, this, that, and the third. But we're not going to act like that Showtime and ESPN is the same fucking networks. And let's not make it like it's big enough to be a joint network to where they pulling in motherfucking hundreds of millions of dollars to where they can do a Floyd and Pacquiao, right? I don't see nobody in boxing big enough to do a fucking Showtime, ESPN joint together, right? Because they're not pulling in that much money and don't carry that much weight if it ain't with Canelo Alvarez or maybe with the two biggest heavyweights in the game. You feel me? So with that being said, fam, when you sign a contract, you're obligated. You're obligated, right? And to snatch that glory, to become undisputed right there, bam, you the big dog at the division now. Now credit, nobody is really calling out Dev like that. And something is a little fishy with it for us him being undisputed and people want to become world champions. But at the same time, we know the business of boxing deals with a lot of fucking money as well. You know, a lot of money. So sometimes cats can say, fuck a title. We go get the money. Is that cool with me? No. I'm not cool with that shit. I'm not cool with that. Because I feel like the belts do play a purpose. They really do. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit up here and try to discredit the sport of boxing. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't know the business of boxing either. Just like we all do. But people like to look at one side when it fits their narrative to try to make it look like they right all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is so far from the truth. So far from the truth. Floyd picking fights for Tank. He gonna be 30 soon. I feel like they'll go act like he the A-side man, hold the belts for a while. Well, listen, Dev has a position, Sam. Dev is the undisputed champion. He deserves his respect as the undisputed champion. You know, I'm never gonna disrespect him. Devin did and this is why I respect Bill so much. This is why I respect Devin so much, right? Devin did what he had to do to become undisputed champion, fam. You ain't gonna find too many motherfuckers that's gonna take a shorter payday. You ain't gonna find too many motherfuckers to pack up and go halfway across the fucking world, right? Get treated wrong because they weren't gonna let Bill in the fucking country, which was bullshit. Pure bullshit. You feel me? Pure bullshit. They let Bill in at the ass end, and they really weren't expecting Bill to be ready to come to the country. Because they try to bring him in at the ass end, like, okay, we gonna try to rush him here. Maybe he's doing something. And you know, Bill being Bill, bitch, I'm coming to where my son at. You know what I mean? That's a man. I'm coming to where my son at. Y'all got me fucked up. You feel me? Bill did what he had to do to get there. And thank God he made it in time because that moment, becoming undisputed, that lasts a lifetime. Them memories and moments, that shit lasts a lifetime. And to see Bill in the ring with his son, taking pictures with his son, being there in the moment, ain't too many more moments go fuck with that in boxing. You feel me? Unless you get the bigger fights and you become undisputed again. But that moment right there, that was a fucking moment in boxing. Dale being 23, the youngest, right, undisputed champion ever. Oh, it's Mike Tyson, the youngest. You know what I'm saying? But Dale, one of the youngest undisputed champions in history. And that's a moment that you don't want to be away from your son for, especially when you work y'all ass off to get there. Anthony Lopez, what's going down, my brother? I see you, chap. I appreciate that love on the 50K. No doubt, man. We grinding, bro. We grinding. We still working. We know Kev's playing on the downfall, but we still working. I respect Bill just for coming on there and giving us the low down, which a lot of other promoters are not doing. Canelo will never fight anyone that is a challenge. JSM was going down. Silver was going down. Film study, you'll get called a hater for lesser, bro. If you know you ain't a hater, you ain't got to worry about that. That was funny, man. Mike was never undisputed. Mike Tyson was the undisputed heavyweight champion, JSM. What? Unbox Collector, what's going down, bro? I appreciate the super chat. He said, hey, money, hope all is well. Been a minute. Yeah, I can't complain, my brother. I appreciate that love, fam. Jimmy Chan, the youngest fighter to become undisputed. Not a world champion, undisputed, bro. Yeah, Mike was the. That's why I said Captain Crunch. I think Mike was younger, but Dev is. I correct myself. I said Dev was one of the youngest undisputed champions in history, 23. He got to get his just doing his credit, right? So I never take nothing away from him, nor would I ever take nothing away from fucking Bill, man. Love Bill to death. One thing about Bill, um, Bill is a. I think everybody that want a father like Bill. You feel me? Bill is a everybody that want a father like Bill. Rest in peace to my pops, right? Everybody want a father like Bill. Bill is I can't get what I'm trying to say right now. Uh, just a great fucking father, man. Period. A great father. You can just tell by his ways, his demeanor, the way he carry himself. A great fucking father, and I love that about him. You feel me? I love that about him. But we still gonna speak the truth. Patricia Shelton, what's going on, Queen? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Captain Crush. If easy work, I already put easy work in the ground a couple times, and I put easy work in the ground again, saying some stupid shit like that. But right, so Dev do hold some power by being undisputed, so he's gonna have some say. But if you drop them belts, if you drop them belts, then you put the power back into wherever you're going. So if you go fight Tank at 40, you give a Tank the power still, right? You get a fight with Tank at 35, you got all the scraps, you hold leverage. You hold leverage. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is, don't make it look like Tank's a bitch. Because that's what the narrative was pushing yesterday. Now they can say they weren't saying it, trying to make it look that way or make it look like that, but they was making it look like Tank was a bitch. And Tank came out and said, we can fight next, right? We can fight next. Since he said that after he win, we can fight next. But Dev, once again, is locked into that contract. Right? Now, I will say this. Just so people won't think, oh, money just being biased for Tank this, that, and the third. When you open up your mouth and say certain shit, right? Your feet do got to be held to the fire. You know what I'm saying? And what Tank said was, we could fight next. He did say those words. Those was his words. We can fight next. If he go win those titles, then me and him can fight next. But Tank also said, I'll fight Ryan Garcia next as well. See what I'm saying? And that's one of the points I was trying to make. You have Ryan Garcia and Tank. You have Tank and Devin Haney. And when I told people, and I said this multiple times, right? Cassandra, you can contest to this, Queen, if you and her. I still feel like Tank and Ryan is the biggest fight at 135. You know what I'm saying? And not for as competition. But the moolah, baby, and everybody love moolah. Can't live without it, right? Can't live without it. So I feel like that's the fight that they're going to pursue, right? And I feel like that's the fight that they've been trying to pursue. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. That's the fight they've been trying to pursue, fam. Javante Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? That fight got history behind it, just like Devin and Tank got history behind it. That's why 135 is one of the hottest fucking, divisions right now. Some people feel like it's the hottest. I feel like 147 it still is, but 135 is still right there, fam. Um, Vote Majesty, that's negative, right? That's negative. Well, Anthony Jones, you saying is Lennon Ellerby going to make the Dev fight happen? They not going to make the Dev fight happen because Dev has to fight George Kambosos, right? But according to Bill, they don't have to do shit, right? And that's true. That's true. If Tank now wants to step up and say we'll fight, they say they're willing to vacate. You understand what I'm saying? They're willing to vacate. If the money is more, which the money will be more, if Tank and Devin fight over George Kambosos and Devin, that's a fact. But Ryan Garcia is still right there in the box. Ryan Garcia is still right there in the box. You feel me? But if Tank wants to go fight Ryan Garcia, people are still trying to discredit the man and say he ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? They still try to discredit him and say he's not doing shit. Which is crazy to me a little bit because Ryan, Tank, Devin, T.O. Loma, well, T.O. at 140. So we're going to say Ryan, Tank, Devin, and Loma. It's the top four cats at the division. Right? Those are top four cats at the division. So however you miss those fights, they're big fucking fights. But now if Tank don't fight, who people feel like they want him to fight because that's who they want to see him fight, then he's not doing shit. He's not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Anthony Jones, you can say Ryan is just a social media star you want to, bro. Ryan is a top fighter at 135. No matter how you try to slice and dice it. No matter how you try to, oh, he's just this, he's just that. Ryan Garcia is one of the top fighters at 135, period. Undefeated star. Sounds like Mike, did the terms change since day one? It was said that definite rematch in Australia, remember? Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening, Cassandra. Unless, right? And this is what I do understand. Unless Tank step up, right? Or if they can get a fight with Tank, then they go relinquish the titles. They go relinquish the titles. And Bill say they're willing to do that. which I have no problem with at all. Right? Fuck the titles. If you already like you became undisputed, right? You became undisputed. Hold on, y'all. What's everything? Yeah, Bill said they get the big end of the money split in the George Kambosos fight. Yeah, Cassandra. So what he's saying is, if they stay, if Tank them say, okay, we'll fight Devin next, then they'll drop the titles because that's what's gonna have to happen. George, listen, could y'all see George Kambosos moving out the way so Devin and Tank can fight? No, the way I'm the emperor, and the emperor says what the emperor goes. That motherfucker really think he an emperor or a king or whatever the fuck he think he is, right? They'll whoop your ass with a jab, emperor, and Dev will whoop your ass with another jab the same way, right? So, you know what I mean? With that being said, you know, they're gonna look for the Ryan Garcia fight first. Man, my little sister made some chili mac with cracker. That shit good as hell, y'all. So they're gonna look for the Ryan Garcia fight first because they feel like it generates more money. You know, and not saying Dev and Tank ain't gonna generate money because it will. Both of them motherfuckers are becoming stars in their own right. But right now, I still feel like Ryan Garcia and Tank, they gonna put the masters in the seats and they gonna make that bridge. You know what I mean? No, he can't fight him at 140 and still keep the belts, bro. Excuse me. How can he fight him at 140 and still keep the belts when he's obligated to fight him in a rematch? He's obligated to fight George Kambosos in a rematch. Right? George Kambosos is not stepping to the side for them. You know what I'm saying? He's not stepping to the side for them. Both Majesty. That's just correct. But what we got to understand is this is the business era of boxing, bro. Right? This is the business era of boxing. period. And these motherfuckers worry about filling up their pockets first. And that's another thing we can love Bill on as well. Right? When Bill say him and Deb want all the smoke, I believe that shit. I don't discredit that shit. I believe that shit. Right? I believe it. I will never take that away from him. You understand? Never. But what I'm not gonna do is sit up here and act like that. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? That certain fucking promoters I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. What's the last thing y'all heard? I'm trying to plug this goddamn charger in. Y'all know my cripple ass trying to plug this charger in. The charger be whooping my ass all the time. Rolly done unless he fight Pitbull. How Rolly done? He only took one loss to Devontae Davis, bro. Devin Haney fight Tank at 140 with no belts on the line. Then Devin can backdoor and rematch. He go backdoor and fighting for the titles and one fighting for the titles. What title you go fighting for, bro? That means Dev just vacated the titles, and now the titles are split up. Bad go, what's going down? You talking on the show, Jose? Why Ramirez going that, bro? Well, Zay, you know how we get passionate over the fight game, man. You know how things get heated, and we was going at about taking Devin in a situation with the rematch, and building like the simple fact where we said that they have to fight George Kambosos next because they're obligated in the contract, right? If they're going to be undisputed. And what he was trying to explain was they don't have to do shit they don't want to do if they don't want to do it, especially if a bigger fight comes to the table with Gervonta Tank Davis, and the money is more than the George Kambosos fight. Then he said if the promoters are willing, the promoters have to do what's best for the fighters and make that fight happen. So he was saying if Tank come to the table and Tank want to fight, and if Devin's sitting at the table and Devin want to fight, then they can make that fight happen, you know, and not have to include George Kambosos, right? But he was admitting that they can drop the titles to make the fight happen, right? And that's the point that I was making. So he was actually agreeing with me, but instead of just saying the shit just flat out like I was saying, if Tank come and fight and just we can drop the titles and say fuck George Kambosos because we already became undisputed, right? So what he was saying is, okay, George Kambosos is signed up to fight for the titles, not Devin Haney, right? Which was kind of crazy a little bit because Devin got the titles. But if they was to drop the titles, then the titles would be right there, and they don't have to worry about fighting George in a rematch because they not the champions anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so forth and so forth. But sometimes Bill got his ways of being Bill, and I got my ways of being money. And I ain't taking no shit from nobody, fam. So shit got heated, but we calmed down a little bit. Facts, Zay. And it ain't gonna be no other offer from nobody else because Tank is not fit to fight Devin next, right? That's what I was saying. Like we know Tank is not fit to fight Devin next. It's not gonna happen. So they're obligated to fight George Kambosos. Yeah, but the Muhammad Ali Act has to do with somebody being a manager and a promoter at the same time, because Muhammad Ali was getting fucked over, right? He was getting fucked over. Javier Vasquez was going down. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was my point. You know what I mean? Making my point on that situation. And it's just like everybody kept trying to tell me that I'm talking too much and that I'm not letting Bill talk. Right? Everybody trying to tell me that I'm talking too much and I'm not letting Bill talk. But I'm not gonna let Bill just ramble on, you know, when I have to stop him and correct him on some of the shit that he was saying. You feel me? And Bill try to make it as if, oh man, you cut me off. You're not gonna let me talk. You know, I listen to you and this and that. I'm gonna cut you off when it's time for me to check you on what you're saying. You feel me? Just like you not letting me finish what I'm saying and you cutting me off, you saying the shit that you want to say. Christian Lopez, what's going down? Man, bro, the next fight was going to be Devin and George Kambosos anyway, fam. That's my whole thing, right? And this what I mean, Zay, about when cats want to act brand new on shit. Bo Matches say, Monty, no, contracts aren't usually breached all the time in boxing, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Contract or breach? They do it all the time. Nah, that's negative. No, it's not. That's negative as fuck, Bo Majesty. Let's stop that. And that's what I mean by cats always acting like shit be brand new. Because we all know. Cassandra, you've been watching boxing a long time, love. Zay, I know you've been watching boxing a long time, right? When a motherfucker have a rematch in the contract, don't that rematch happen next? You feel me? That rematch happen next. George Kambosos then going to this fight, putting a rematch clause in the contract for him to say, oh, Devin whooped my ass, but I'm going to let Devin have 2 fights, and then guess what? I want my rematch after that. No, that shit don't work like that, bro. Come on, man. And Cass need to quit acting brand new with certain shit. And when Bill got on there, Cass got to start acting brand new like they don't know boxing no goddamn more. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be right on what they were saying. They got to acting brand new like a motherfucker. Oh, well, the rematch, well, Bill said a rematch don't have to happen next because of this. And because, like, when the fuck have the rematch have not happened? Right? And Keon, the coach, tried to say Deontay Wilder. No. Deontay Wilder rematch didn't happen next because Deontay Wilder, it was a split draw. And Wilder still had his titles. Right? If Deontay Wilder would have took that L, that rematch would have happened next. You feel me? Just like when Wilder lost, what happened, y'all? When Wilder lost to Fury, what happened? And y'all can't sit up here and tell me that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua wasn't more money on the table than Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Voma Jess, don't tell me to do my homework on this shit. You talking about anytime, we're not talking about no any business here. We talking about the business of boxing. Yeah, so don't come to me talking about no other contracts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me talking about no other contract. We talking about boxing. Now, mama, that's negative. That's negative as hell. First of all, Australia already chose to pick up the rematch. But when you negotiate a contract and that man put a rematch clause in the contract, the rematch is happening, bro. Facts, Jose. Facts, Jose. Like, let's stop acting like this shit is brand new, bro. Like, we gotta. Oh well, this happened. Like, bro. Let's come on, man. Keep this shit real, man. Keep this shit real. But guess what? Keeping it real yesterday. Cats was not keeping it real yesterday. But nonetheless, Bo Majestic, first of all, ain't nobody getting sensitive, bro. So cut that out. Don't come with the sensitivity for none of that shit. Second of all, why did Wilder win? Why did Wilder win in court? Huh? You keep talking about contracts get bought out all the time. We're not talking about no other sport. We're talking about boxing. Now you do your research and show me where contracts been bought out in boxing over the rematches. Where a motherfucker was in position in the undisputed bout, have a rematch clause set up to fight for the world titles, get another payday, but somehow they just gonna let that pass them up. Come on, man. Let's stop trying to do all this extra shit. This shit is simple, bro. This shit ain't this like we ain't even gotta go all around the world with this shit. You know what I mean? Because like we making like some shit is brand new now, bro. Come on, man. Now stop it, bro. But he didn't even want the rematch though, Zay. Because he's going up to 140 anyway, T.O., I believe. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm hungry, man. I feel you, Zay. But Zay, I feel like he was so confident that he was gonna win. I feel like he was so confident that he was gonna win that he didn't want to put a rematch clause in the contract. Yeah, I think T.O. would have lost too. No, time heals all wounds, bro. Time heals all wounds. I feel like he ready to get back in the ring. We want to knock him out in the first round. Are you talking about T.O.? T.O.'s still a hell of a fighter though, bro. Like he's still a hell of a fighter. I feel like if he went into a rematch with George Kambosos, he'd beat his ass. That's just me. I'm saying that's just me. I feel like he'd beat him in a rematch. But back to the Tank and Devin shit, you know, I feel like they will fight. I feel like they will fight at 140. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they will fight at 140 because I feel like this. And it's just me, man. Bob Arum is going to try his best to put Devin and Lomachenko together. You understand? He's going to try his best to put Devin and Lomachenko together because he want to give Lomachenko an opportunity at becoming undisputed, right? He want to give Lomachenko an opportunity at becoming a world champion again. So why I got you over here on top rank, and I got two more fights with you, this rematch, and then one more, he gonna try his best to make it Lomachenko. You know, he gonna try his best to make it Lomachenko. I don't think Tank is nowhere is in Bob Arum's head, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he nowhere in Bob Arum's head. Bill, probably yes. But Bob, no. You know what I'm saying? No. And now this is the way too. Uh, this is the way to use Tank for Bill and Dev to make it as if Tank is ducking. And you know, it bring extra clout to Devin. You know what I mean? It bring extra clout to Devin. Because as Bill said, oh yeah, we can fight Tank next. We can do this next, or we can do that next. Knowing, right? Knowing, one, we got George Kambosos right here. Two, we don't know what the fuck Tank now finna do next. We don't even know if Tank is signed with fucking Leonard Ellerby and Mayweather Promotion next. So we don't know what's going to happen with Tank next and what they got planned. You know what I'm saying? But Bill can go out there and use, oh, Tank said we can fight next. Knowing that fighters say this shit all the time. And just because the fighters say we can fight next, don't mean you go snap your fingers and do the step and that shit just gonna be, oh yeah, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. It don't work like that, man. It really don't work like that, bro. It really don't work like that. Y'all smash that like button, fam. Smash the like button, please, family. Smash the like button, please. If you could, show love, donate to the channel. Help your boy reach the donation goal if y'all could. It'll mean a lot. But if not, please just smash the like button for your boy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way of using that. You know, to gain some recognition and make it as if Tank is afraid to fight. And yesterday, them boys trying to put Tank in the category as if Tank was afraid to fight Devin, and that shit is not true. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is not true, fam. Tank is not afraid to fight nobody. Nobody. But everybody got their plans. Everybody got their plans, bro. Dev doesn't have KO power, but his skills are undeniable as he goes into his prime years. Loma on the wrong side of the curve. Well, we'll have to see about that, mama. I mean, we'll have to see about that, fam. Lomachenko is no fucking George Kambosos. Nah. Lomachenko is no George Kambosos. You're not just gonna beat Loma with a jab. Right? And I'm pulling for Dev to beat Lomachenko. Don't get me wrong. I'm pulling for Dev to win that fight. Dev do have the skill set to win that fight. But Lomachenko also has the skill set to win that fight. And I can't say that Lomachenko is on the wrong side of the curve because Lomachenko last performance, he looked damn good. Am I right? Am I wrong, anybody? Lomachenko last performance, he looked damn good. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, well, Lomachenko, he just, Dev was just third, Dev was here, Dev was third. No, I'm not going to just say that, bro. Dev going to have to prove to me that he can beat Lomachenko. Feel me? Got to prove to me they can beat Lomachenko. I'm pulling for him. For sure. For sure, I'm pulling for him. For the next 3 fights, I was like, what you mean by Tank not scared? Explain his opponents. What you mean by that? Sergio, what's going down? Facts, Jose. No doubt, Bo Majestic. Pigeon, I don't know what you mean. You say you made a horse sound. You made a horse sound for what? What did I say was funny though, bro? Pigeon. So you say he never called out? Hold on. I mean, sorry, Pigeon. Say you say he never called out no one. Meaning what, bro? Meaning what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Look, Tank told you, right? Tank said, I admit, I never went to the table and said I wanted none of those guys, right? I never went to the table on the simple fact of you got to understand when he was under Mayweather, fam, they already said we had a plan for him, right? They already said he had a plan for him. So Tank went with that plan and did what he had to do. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not make like these dudes was up there, the upper echelon. They had this, that, and the third to go fight. You feel me? So on this way to the top at 130, 35, and 40, he was doing what Floyd was telling him to do and the plan that was mapping out for him. But Pedraza, he knocked his ass out. He knocked out Leo Santa Cruz, who was a 4 division world champion. He went up and he beat fucking Mario Barrios. He beat Jesus Cuellar. He went over there and beat Leon Walsh. It's names that people not gonna give him credit for, right? But when we looking at the Ryans, who he's gonna fight. When we looking at the Tevin Formers, who he's gonna fight. Tail fucked the fight up. Ryan fucked the fight up, right? So that leave who? T.O. and Devin. He just came out and said he'll fight Devin. He said he would have fought T.O. But let's not make like those boys went over there on Top Rank side, where Top Rank had a plan for their fighters as well, bro. So let's stop it. Every promotion company is going to have plans for their fighters on the rise, bro. Let's stop making like these dudes was top shotters and now they want to put their top dogs in there and knock each other off at that moment when they rising up, bro. Come on, man. It don't work like that. Levon down got what's going down. The plan is what? Cut that out, man. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out, Jose. Leo Santa Cruz won no sure shot. Pedraza won no sure shot. Jesus Cuellar won no sure shot. Liam Walsh won no sure shot, right? Don't try to say, oh, this was Gamboa because they all they ass fought Gamboa. When he fought Pitbull Cruz won no sure shot, right? Don't start that. Monica, what's up? Fernando, what's going down, bro? OG Bruce, what's going down, Bruce? How you feeling, champ? Now, watch this one, y'all. When Devin was over there on the zone, he was on the zone. You feel me? He was on the zone. They was trying to figure out how to give Dev big fights, fam. They was doing good with him. Key was going down. They was doing good with him over there on the zone. That's when he was on the zone. Now you know damn well the zone and Showtime don't mix. That shit don't mix. Right? Ryan Garcia on Golden Boy. You know damn well he wasn't putting Ryan in there with Tank or nobody at that moment. Right? You had T.O. and Loma over on fucking Top Rank. Bob Erm had a plan to put them together to fight one another. That's why that fight came to fruition. And then you had Tank over on Showtime with Mayweather Promotion. You feel me? And we seen what happened with that situation. So Yeah, but don't just say sure shot Mexicans as if he just, oh, they're gonna put him in there with a piece of shit Mexican because that shit ain't true. Cut it out. Cut it out. Capella, what's going down? I think Canelo demeanor show he wants that KO. Get the bitter taste out his mouth. Yeah. But let's move to this Earl Spence and this Bud Crawford. Then I get the Canelo. Then I get my eyes up out of here, man. Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford. Right? Look like the fight about to get down. Look like the fight about to go down. We see both of them boys training their ass off. And we can agree that they can be training for each other. You understand? They can be training for one another. It's going to come down to Bud Crawford. Well, I ain't going to even say, that he haven't agreed to what's fit to go down, right? Because when shit is quiet, that means things are happening. So, but at the same time, him and his team still stuck in them same damn ways, right? And it's going to come down to them saying, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do what we got to do. Let's do what we got to do. Right? Let's do what we got to do. No doubt, man. Get your rest in. It's all good. Just smash the like button for your boy. Floyd ain't right about shit, Tony. Floyd wasn't right about nothing. Floyd just running his mouth because Floyd want to be involved. What Floyd is right about is want to make that goddamn Japanese fight happen and hope he can get that goddamn Conor McGregor 2 shit going. Right? That Dana White shut down. Right? Right? That Dana White shut down. So that's what Floyd right about. Earl Spence told y'all that the fight is going to take place. And that's what I'm listening to. Dean Guzman, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Mike mentioned retirement. First of all, Tony Dixon, you can say what you want to say. You can listen to Floyd all you want to listen to. I'm listening to Earl Spence, who told me that the fight is going to happen. Are you listening? Are you listening? What Earl Spence say? this year. The talks started. Talks already started. Right? Right? It's gonna happen. That's who I'm listening to. I'm not worrying about what you talking about, what Floyd talking about, and none of that shit. So it is what it is. You can listen to all the legends you want to. The legends don't control Earl Spence's motherfucking career. Period. Now, once Bud sign their goddamn contract and get out of jealousy mode, you understand? Jealousy mode, then it's going down. But like I said, like Earl Spence said, the fight is going to happen. So I believe the fight is going to take place, right? The fight is going to take place. Big Dick, oh yeah, you feel me? He's so worried about other people's shit, can't even focus on his own shit. You know what I mean? He's so worried about other people's shit, he can't focus on his own shit. But he want to, talk about this and talk about that, which lead to people like Tony Dickerson listening to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Listening to the bullshit of him, and they get their ass led down the wrong path. You understand what I mean? It ain't even that the boxer side. It's just that he want to be in. He won't end on the fight, bro. He won't end on the fight. He want his hand in the cookie jar. So he want his best. Like he's trying his best to side turns boy Crawford. KQ, what's going down, OG? What it do, Montray-Brown? Sorry, didn't know you was live. Big guy. What you sorry for, OG? Say what it do, big money. Sorry, didn't know you was live, big guy. I ain't gotta be sorry, OG. What you sorry for? Mikey Hart wasn't in it henceforth. Yeah, but I don't know if I ain't seen that with Mikey retired, man. If I did, man, that's one of my favorite fighters. Man, I gotta make a post, bro. Now I did see him, but I couldn't hear what he was saying on the when the fight was going down. I ain't hear what he was saying. You throw the hater and jealous around too much, bro. I don't throw nothing around too much, bro. I say what I feel. That's how I feel. I'm gonna say it. You gotta give him props for trying, Dave. Nas Khalik, what's going down, bro? Crawford is a jealous, hating diva. He's mad that Earl is a bigger star than him. Hashtag man down. Mas Khalik, I appreciate that love in the super chat. Hey, sometimes it be feeling that way, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, he didn't. Lori, what's going down? Say Bill Haney was just on another show and they were talking about making that Tank versus Haney fight. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it over that show. He not jealous, just want to be the A side because he was on top of the mountain before EJ. Man, jealous. Period. My brother Jose in the super chat showing love. So I feel like Floyd should fight real boxers if he is going to continue to box. F all those exhibition nonsense. Well, Floyd is not a professional boxer no more, Jose. He retired. So Floyd has earned the right to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He earned the right to do that, fam. So he done as a professional fighter, and now he's getting paid off his name. He I don't knock it. I just want Floyd to stay out of other people's business and just mind his own and control what Floyd can control. I called you a few minutes ago, sir. Oh, I see. OG. I got the headphones in, so that motherfucker didn't ring for me. So you ain't messed up nothing, OG. I got the headphones in, so I didn't even know that you called. So you ain't messed up nothing. You ain't got to. Even if you do call, you ain't got to apologize. Shit, you OG, man. Yeah, I think it's possible Jamal and David been to be there as a fight. Yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta check into that. See if Mikey retired. See if he sent out his own mouth. But if he did, though, man, kudos to him. Mikey had a good career. Mikey did a lot of great investments. A lot of great investments. So, he ain't broke. Mikey like to buy land. Mikey like to buy land, fam. Yeah, 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 Tony. Tell him to sign a contract, then. If he gonna beat his ass anyway. He stays in every other box of business that don't pertains to him. Just saying. I agree, Jose. I got another video coming on his ass with Canelo. Yeah, so Crawford just purposefully, I can't even pronounce that word, purposefully frustrate Team ESJ. Crawford ain't frustrating nobody, bro. Crawford team is frustrated by Team ESJ. That's what it is. But with that fight coming along, Crawford need to step up to the plate like a man. Since everybody want to say, "Oh," and this what I don't get, right? This be so crazy, right? Because I seen cats saying, "Oh, well, Crawford been trying to get the fights, and now Team Spence is rushing for Crawford to sign." Oh, they rushing for him to sign now. What a coincidence, bro! Y'all sound so stupid and silly nowadays. I told you, man. This shit don't even be about the fight no more. These people that be going for Terrence Crawford, that shit be on all goofy shit. And them boys be using personal shit instead of keeping it about the fight. Them boys use all personal shit instead of keeping it about the fight. Exactly, Rondo. Exactly, Jose. The shit that people say nowadays, bro. But it's crazy. It's crazy how people say the fight has been here. I mean, the fight, Earl been ducking the fight for 5 to 6 years, right? Let that sink in. He's been ducking the fight for 5 to 6 years. But then when the fight get here, oh, stall. Stall, stall, stall. If it's something y'all been wanting for 5 to 6 years, and it's finally in grasp, now y'all want to stall for it. Now, I mean, now y'all want to stall for it. Listen, Tony Dickinson, it doesn't matter if they pick Bud Crawford to win the fight, right? That's the look. They're entitled to do that, right? You should want Bud to sign a contract to make the fight happen. Since you're one of these old Bud fanatics and one of these Bud fagonites now, you should be telling him to sign a contract to go beat the shit out of Spence. Right? Go beat the shit out of Spence. But y'all boys be acting like y'all be so confident, knowing y'all not. Y'all be acting as if y'all are so confident, bro, knowing y'all not really confident like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Knowing y'all not confident like that. That's what y'all need to prove with so many others. Y'all need the approval of so many others. Oh, well, the legend said he's going to win. Oh, oh, the legend said he's going to win. The legend said he's going to win. We're going for what Roy Jones said. Who? Okay, if y'all so confident, tell the nigga stop crying for a rematch and get his ass in the ring. Stop crying for a rematch and get his ass in the ring. Right, Jose. Get in the ring. And then I want to see what y'all gonna say when Earl Spence whoop his ass. You know what I mean? He aged Bud out. Bud was an old man. Turns Bud Crawford to turn to an old man, everybody. Listen to me and listen to me well, y'all. Bud Crawford gonna turn into an old man after Earl put these paws on his ass. You feel me? Of course, your Kurt Pickett turns Crawford, man. Who he always around? You feel me? Listen, man. The world can pick Terrence Crawford, man. All Terrence Crawford got to do is sign that contract. You know what I mean? All he has to do is sign that kizzy contract. She likes it my way. So he is running the super chat. Salute, montray-brown. Ain't no way Earl Spence is beating Crawford. I don't do no debating. Terrence Crawford will sign on his time. You don't do no debating. What do you mean you don't do no debating? Appreciate the love in the super chat. You don't do no debating. I don't do no debating. The fuck that supposed to mean? You don't do no debating. Right, Capali? Bud is living life, bro. Jealous is not in him, bro. Crawford putting him to bed and Monty going to be looking crazy. Bro, so now how do you know this man is not jealous? Huh? The whole team is fucking jealous of Earl Spence. How come they act the way they act when they bring up Earl Spence's name? Answer that, bro. Answer that. How come that team acts the way it acts every time Earl Spence's name is brought up in any situation? Facts, eh? Now we go see what you gonna say when EJ, you go be back on Nello. What? Nigga, I never left Nello. What are you talking about? What's wrong with y'all boys? What is wrong with y'all boys, man? Do y'all understand the word solid? Huh? Do y'all understand the word loyalty? Huh? Come on, man. We don't switch up around these parts. Nigga, we ran for Canelo until my casket dropped. We ran for EJ, Tank, and Wilder until my fucking casket dropped. Ain't nothing go change with a nigga like me. Never. So I don't know what the hell you talking about, homie. I don't talk about who is going to win because I don't really know, but I know I can't see Terrence losing. Yeah, well, you go see it on whenever they sign their contract, whenever that date is. You don't talk about who's going to win because you don't really know, but you don't see Terrence losing. Leonardo Ramos was going down. How do you know they're hating just because you have animosity against someone? Mean you hating, man? Listen, man. If you can't look at their goddamn team and see what's going on every time Earl Smith's name is mentioned, or look at the hatred they throw out towards that man and see that they got something towards that man, then that's on you, Tony Dickerson. That is on you, bro. John Kramer, what's going down, bro? Lord Sweat, Real Chopper, what's going down? Swat Jones, what's going on? You say Goldfish ain't never been number one, pound for pound number one, or undisputed, but he's hating. Stop capping. But Bud ain't never been in the Earl Spence position either, right? So you saying he ain't never been pound for pound number one and he ain't never been undisputed. But why is Terrence Crawford, right? Why were they waiting on the offer from Earl Spence so bad? Huh? 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 They jealous because that man is a bigger star than him, fam. Yeah. Yeah, they jealous of that. Yeah, they jealous of that. They jealous because Earl Spence can go on pay-per-view not once, not two, not three, not four, but fit to be his fifth fucking pay-per-view in a row and do over 300 plus on all them bitches. Yeah. 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 You understand? Earl Spence fans base is bigger. Yeah. 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 Those are facts. You understand what I'm saying? So we can keep saying what you want to say, but the fat ass trainer and Terrence Crawford, the boys is jealous of ESJ. My dog Max Khalik in that super chat. Honestly, I can't see EJ or Bud losing. That's why this is a great fight. Man down though. Appreciate that super chat. Roger Taker, what's going down? Never been a pay-per-view star. You gotta worry about a SWAT Jones. You gotta put everything in the right perspective. John Kramer was going down say that's a fact. I think they make the bigger gate money in the Cowboys Stadium. Somebody I has got to go along with the O. Well, I say Bud could just be a dancing monkey like Earl. Boy, what the fuck are you talking about, Tony Dixon? You sounding dumb as hell now. The fuck does that even mean? You say Bud could just be a dancing monkey like Earl, or he can stand for something and move how he want. What the fuck you mean a dancing monkey? If you want to call anybody a dancing monkey, who the fuck was over there dancing to a beat where a motherfucker didn't even want his ass on his fucking promotion company, right? And now he trying to sue him for some extra money because he felt like his career didn't go the way it went. But Earl is over there working with Al Heyman, a black man, right? Getting paid way more money, becoming a bigger star. But who's the dancing monkey? Tony Dixon. Don't sound stupid and pathetic right now, fam. Because you sound stupid and fucking pathetic right now. A dancing monkey. You go address that shit towards Earl Spence? What the fuck are you talking about, boy? Oh, that's just Bob being Bob. Oh, Bob tried to make the fights happen. Oh, we love Bob. Oh, we signed back with Bob. Who the fuck is the dancing monkey then? Come on, man. Don't make stupid ass comments like that and try to address them towards the wrong fighter. And y'all know we don't even play that type of shit over here. But if you want to call somebody a fucking dancing monkey, you better look who the fuck you talking to. Cause that was a dumbass remark right there. Gotta be out your goddamn mind, boy. Dallas is neutral. EJ from New York. Boy, they ain't gonna go nowhere near goddamn Dallas. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Swatch on money. You are the truth, bro. When Bill came on, you didn't back down, homie. You are the ultimate fan. I trust your opinion for real, for real. Yeah, it was a good debate, but I ain't backing down from no damn body, bro. Who got the higher knockout percentage against better competition? Spence. Just makes sense, so there won't be any bias as to someone having an advantage. Man, he was hurt versus Ugas. Man, don't break up no silly shit like that. Ugas got a fucking clean shot in and couldn't even knock the man down. What are you talking about? A clean shot where a man clearly stopped fighting and dropped his hands, clearly stopped fighting and gave a man a clean shot, and then came back out and got his ass stumped, A-Town stumped, Cuban stumped around that motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. Man, you said some stupid shit that nobody paying attention to. Right, Master Khalid. Right, 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 right. Right, right, right. You feel me? So Dallas should be a neutral zone if he's from New York. I feel what my man's saying though, but he ain't going nowhere near Dallas. Yeah, Swat Jones, that's a fact. He won't hang. He won't allow him to be undisputed. Jose Orr was going down. He damn sure won't hang to be undisputed. Y'all smash that like button for me, y'all. Please, 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 please. Smash the like button. If y'all could show love, donate to the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Venmo. Look out for your boy. Help your boy reach the donation goal. Everything y'all donate is much appreciated. But if y'all can't, please smash the like button for your boy, fam. I appreciate y'all, man. Ugas is the same guy who beat Crawford in the amateurs twice. Haney beat Loma by Clinic. I don't know about Haney beat no Loma by no Clinic, boy. My brother A1 Hoop, what's going down, bro? What's going down, chap? Drop that link, bro. AE was going down. Right. All he did was piss him off. Chronologically, he was born in BK. And that. Well, that's not what he was saying, Swat Jones. What he was saying was Bud shouldn't be afraid to go fight in Dallas if he's saying that Earl is from New York. He's saying it's a neutral place, right? According to Terrence Bud Crawford. According to Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence is from New York. He's not from Texas. So Dallas should be a neutral zone. Hmm? Scott Gonzalez, what's going down? Y'all go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone, man. He dropped the link in the chat. Man, A1, whenever you ready, man, let me know. Let me know whenever you're ready, champ. You said your money. I got to get your point of view on Bill. What was he trying to say, and what were you not letting him do? I'm curious. I don't know what you mean by that, Swat Jones. What you mean? What was he trying to say, and what was I not letting him do? All right, I'll drop a link real fast. Before I jump on up off this thing. Oh, I say, I touch on Canelo. I addressed all that in the beginning, Swat Jones. So all you gotta do is go to the beginning of this go to the beginning of the live, and I addressed everything from me and Bill yesterday, bro. My brother Khalid, what's going down, bro?
Peace, God. How you doing?
Chilling, fam. I can't complain.
You hear me clear?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, man, I gotta say a few things, God. For one, the brother Tony Dickerson, man. I just gotta say, man, he got a lot of hate in his heart for the brother Earl, man. And it ain't just him, man. It's a lot of these guys, and this is getting ridiculous, man. And for one, if it wasn't for Earl, man, this fight wouldn't be happening as undisputed. The brother respected this man enough. He went and collected belts from every champion in the welterweight. Right? The man is 28-0 with 22 knockouts. Those are 22 welterweights this man knocked out. They keep trying to discredit his brother. You know what I'm saying? They claim that we hating on Bud. Ain't nobody hating on Bud, man. Bud is a jealous, hating ass diva, dog. He's so mad at Earl because Earl is a bigger star than him. What he say? Oh, what he did in his little career. If it's gonna be 60-40, it's in my favor. What the hell have you done to get 60-40 in your favor? Earl is the pay-per-view star. He's mad about that. He's jealous about that. He can't stand it. I know haters when I see haters, bro. I deal with them all the time. I done cut friends off, family off, because they haters. You know what I'm saying? So I know a hater when I see one. This dude is a hater, man. That's all he do is hate on this man, dog, and all his people, and then his fans. Look at his fans. Like, you are what you look. You are measured by the seeds you produce. Everybody you see, they always hating on this dude, man. Oh, he beat up little Mikey, man. Mikey just retired. Mikey retired because that ass whooping he got from Earl. Period. He just retired from that. Ain't no fighter been the same. Oh, he ain't knocked nobody out. This man knocked out 22 welterweights. And one or two of them might have been super welterweights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Like, what is we doing? I don't care about the resumes and none of that, dog. They about to get it in. Bud is the best. Earl is the best. And we about to see who's the number one best.
Southfield, like, when it comes to Bud, I got nothing but respect for him, right? And I respect my brother Tony Dixon, right? He got his opinion on it, but like you say, it do sound like a something coming from Tony that ain't right. Period, bro. When we're looking at the situation, and he say Bud ain't jealous, Earl ain't never been pound for pound number one, nor was he ever undisputed, right? Okay, and I ask them all the time, what did number one pound for pound and undisputed do for him at 47? Right? What did it do for him? Because evidently it didn't really do shit for him, for a superstar wise. You know what I'm saying? Now, this not me discrediting the man accolades, right? I never discredit that the man is a future Hall of Famer, but he's not fit to retire right now. So why the fuck is we talking about? Oh, he's a future Hall of Famer. Like, okay, when he retire, that's the inevitable. We clap on that, right? We clap on that. We salute it, right? We not discredit his accolades, but we talking about right now at 47, bro. At 47, what has he done to surpass Earl Spence? Hold on, let me say this.
Bud haven't even tried to unify.
Yeah, he had an opportunity.
He just sat there and let Earl do all the heavy lifting. And then they be like, what heavy lifting? The man has unified all the titles. You got one more. You ain't even tried to unify. You denied John Porter.
And he had an opportunity to fight fucking Ugas when Earl was fighting. When he was signed to fight Pacquiao, right? And before he even was signed to fight Pacquiao, when Ugas got elevated to the WBA Super Champion, when Pacquiao was out, he never tried.
Never tried.
He never tried, not once, right? So now, right, and I'm gonna get to this. When we're looking at Earl Spence, fam, like I say, you can talk about any other fighter with Bo Mack and Bud now, fam. You can talk about any other fighter with them. They demeanor be cool, calm, and collected. Keith Thurman, haha, laugh, joke. Bruce Ennis, haha, laugh, joke. Mention Earl Spence's name and watch how they react. You feel me? The proof is in the pudding. And this comes from a person who watched both of their careers, fam, as it went. Like I say, I never seen Earl Spence and Bud Crawford fighting each other, right? I thought by the time Bud made it to 47, EJ would have been at 54, or like I never seen them fight each other.
Bud
I'm gonna keep
thought
it
that too.
real.
Bud thought that too.
Yeah, so
And
when
that's another lie
I
they
see the
come with. They say
situation,
Bud been calling him out. Even Bud came with that lie. I've been calling him out before I was undisputed. No, you wasn't. You said Keith
negative,
Thurman was the man. You wanted Keith
negative.
Thurman and Pacquiao. You always said Keith Thurman and Pacquiao. You wasn't calling out Earl. You's a liar.
And not just that, Khalif, right? Not just that, because this is what they try to use, fam. They use this to say he called out Earl at 140. He said, yeah, I won't keep Thurman, right? I won't keep Thurman. But they're like, oh, they kept trying to get him to say Earl Spence's name. Or I'll fight any of the champions, right? Or any other champions. That's not calling out Earl Spence, bro.
Right.
But they use that to say, oh yeah, that's calling out Earl Spence. No, he say, oh, the name he called out was, and then when he first came up, bro, and became champion, he sat on first take. The man sat on first take, and the only name he mentioned was Keith Thurman, bro. That's the only name. Max Kellerman tried his best to get that man to mention Earl Spence's name.
Yep.
He kept telling him, okay, well, we like Keith, we like Keith Thurman, but we talking about that guy that's when you look at him, it's like that's the guy. He kept trying to get him to say Earl Spence. He said,
oh, your eyes are deceiving you. All that.
Talk to him, bro. Talk to him, bro.
Man, come on, man.
These dudes deceiving, like, okay.
Hey, Monty, have you ever heard these flat earth believers, how they talk? Have you ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
They so delusional and they hate facts. And they just invent things in their mind. That's how these so-called Bud fans, but they not Bud fans. I'm a Bud fan. These dudes are Spence haters, and they hate facts. And whenever you bring up facts, they reject it. They don't want to hear it. Then they just invent things in their mind, and then they spew the shit.
They go find a way
Max Kellerman told that man, the eye test says Earl is the man. Well, your eyes are deceiving you. To be the man, you got to beat the man, and Keith Thurman is the man. That dude wasn't calling out no Earl Spence. You know why? Because he was jealous of that man from the start. He was mad that Earl was getting all the shine, and he felt like I'm a bigger star than Earl Spence. I did more. I'm undisputed. Earl ain't did nothing. And he hate the fact that Earl is getting all these accolades and all this praise, and everybody is talking about him. He don't like that. He feel like that this dude is getting the shine that I'm supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? I see these haters all the time. I swear on everything I love. That dude is just like Rico from Belly. He's a Nebraskan. And I'm not hating on Nebraskan dude, but Bud is really showing us that Rico from Belly character is a real.
That nigga just missing the banana, bro.
Sure, man, I'm telling you. And listen, man, that ain't the shit on the man in the ring. He can beat Earl. I don't listen. It's man down over here. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care. It's win, lose, or draw. Just like his bomb squad, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? He got what it takes to beat Earl. I'm not going to deny that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't deny the facts that this man is a hater. He's a jealous diva. How dare you say 60-40 in my favor or 50-50, but you was about to take an 80-20 or what was it, a 90-10 from Manny Pacquiao?
A flat 10 million.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean,
let me say this, though. Let me say this, bro. And this is how I know, bro, because I'm telling you, since the beginning, fam, Bomac, the first words out of Bomac's mouth was disrespectful towards Earl Spence, bro. The first words, right? And then guess what? Earl Spence, Derrick James, still being respectful towards these dudes. The next words out of his mouth, I've seen it from the beginning, from the time where it looked like it was possible for Earl Spence and Bud when the shit started, like when they started transitioning over. Bro, the first words was disrespectful, and it never stopped. It never stopped. It never stopped. Then all you gotta do is listen to Bernie DeGore dog talk. He opened up his mouth. Disrespect. Nothing but disrespect. Listen to his little nephew Trevion Crawford talk. Nothing but disrespect. The only one that used to show Earl the just due that he deserved, bro, was who we used to have on our channel, Brad Bo Mac's son. Rest in peace to him, man.
Rest in peace, Bo Mac's son, man.
Yeah, he kept it real, bro. All the way, kept it all the way solid. Me and Keon, we debated him and we debated Turnsburg Crawford cousin, right? Taiwan Tyrell, which he's another sucker, right? But we forced them to give up the facts, bro. Like we forced them to say Earl Spence was the A side. We forced them to say that Bud should take, the 60-40. You understand? And that's all we wanted.
And
like,
that's a champion split. That's a champion split, dog.
A motherfucker with 3 claps to 1.
That's respect.
But check this out,
like the homie BFTB said, when you do the numbers, it's an 80-20, 70-30, some shit like that. When you do the numbers,
if you keep it real,
if you keep it real, but a 60-40, that is respect, man.
Yeah, and then just check this out, though, bro. It's like we never deny the talent inside him. Like you just mentioned out your mouth, Bud can win the fight. I say it's a 50-50 fight. Bud can win the fight. We never got disrespectful on that man about nothing, fam. It always been boxing. The only thing that we said wasn't 50-50 was the fucking business side. And that's just being, like, that's common sense. You feel me? That's common sense. Like, that's some shit. But because they so in love with Bud, right? And they don't want to give Earl what he deserved. They can't keep it real or trill.
No, they're not in love with Bud. They hate Earl.
Yeah, they'll deny that shit. They'll take that credit away from the man as if the man haven't worked his ass off to earn that what he asked for, right? And not only that, now, like you mentioned earlier, Earl put himself in position, fam, went out there, fought the champions to make sure this shit is a fucking undisputed bout. And now turns Bud Crawford out his own mouth saying, well, this is the best time to have the fight. Of course it is. Guess what? You're away from Bob Earn for once. You don't have to put that promoter money in his pockets, right? You get to keep that dollar, right? You're your own man. You fighting for undisputed, bro, right? When you went out there and you fought, not the competition that Earl Spence fought. Even when it comes to Kell Brook and Sean Porter, Earl Spence fought the better version. I don't give a fuck. Like, all gloves are off now. I don't give a fuck, bro. Earl Spence fought the better version of Kell Brook and Showtime Sean Porter.
Everybody knows that.
Exactly. Everybody. So now that Earl Spence put in all the hard work, now they still don't want to give a man the credit. They still don't want to give him the credit and the just due. So it's just like when it comes down to it, bro, it is going to take for Earl Spence to beat his ass in that ring. And even then, I want to see if they give him the credit.
You said it earlier. He's going to be an old man. Oh, he waited too long. But y'all forget this man just had a 3-year layoff from injuries.
Facts, bro. Even then, I want to see if they get a man that's just doing the credit, bro.
They not.
Hold on, bro. Let me take this call real fast.
Yo, peace to the chat.
Yeah, fam. So, like, even like you say, bro, even when he beat him, I want to see if they give him his just doing this respect. You feel me? I want to see, right? Because they say, oh, we riding with the legends, as Tony Dickerson to say. You want to ride with the legends. If Floyd Mayweather said this, if Floyd Mayweather said that, Floyd Mayweather want his fucking hands in a cookie jar. And the only person Floyd Mayweather can dictate the fight with if Bud Crawford go over there and sign with him and listen to what the fuck Floyd Mayweather tell him. That's it. That's the only how he gonna dictate anything in this fucking fight. But he's not dictating shit when it comes to Earl Spence, partner. He ain't dictating nothing. Earl Spence already told y'all. You know what I'm saying? He already told y'all, get the fuck out of my face. And the fight gonna happen because I'm saying this happening. So, y'all can believe that shit all you want to, Believe it all you want to, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't. The Hall of Famers or whatever. They just feel how they feel. I ain't tripping on that. Like I say, man, anybody can win this fight. I don't care. It's man down, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? You know that with me. You seen me on the floor at the Ugas fight. We
Facts,
met on
bro.
the floor. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts,
So
bro.
it don't matter what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm a Terrence Crawford fan inside that ring, dog. But outside that ring, man, you know what I'm saying? He's a weird ass dude, bro.
He say
And that's
disrespecting
what
Bud
of course I don't know the guy, but that's what I see, man. That's a weird ass dude, man. When you that jealous of a dude, man, how can you be that jealous of a dude and you that dude too? See, look, Terrence Crawford, if you listening to this, bro, you are that dude too. It ain't just Earl. You that nigga too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Earl just got a bigger fan base. He threw the bigger numbers, but you that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody really gonna give Earl that top dog status until he whoop your ass. So that makes you that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So dog, ain't no reason to hate on that man, bro. And that's what you've been doing. You've been jealous and you've been hating on that man. And all these dudes, all them signature fans the same way.
All right, I'm saying, Tony Dixon, first of all, who disrespecting Bud performances, bro? When did you hear me or when did you hear Khalid disrespect Bud performances? Then you say Hall of Famers versus YouTubers. Who am I going to believe? Yeah, okay.
So you looking for somebody to believe in. That's what you looking for, Tony Dickinson. You looking for somebody. You don't believe neither one of us, bro. You wait for the fight to happen and see what happens. That's what you need to do. Because if Bud lose, ain't nobody gonna see you no more. You're gonna disappear. Because you so caught up on Bud winning. You so caught up on Bud beating this man. Like, I don't care who wins. I'm BFTB all day. I want to see the best fight the best. And after that, then that's what it is. They still, whoever the winner is, they still gonna be the two best welterweights in the world.
Listen,
no
bro,
matter who it is.
Let me say this, bro. This man say, Bob Majesty, I'm not gonna be celebrating shit if they pick. I don't give a fuck about them picking Bud Crawford, bro. That's their pick. I don't mind that, right? I'm on Roy Jones' ass. That's the only person ass I'm on for my own personal reason because of Roy Jones. He don't show Errol Spence the respect that the man deserves. Period. How the fuck could you go from, oh, I seen Bud Crawford do more when Errol Spence beat the better competition? How the fuck you go from, oh, after Errol fight Sean Porter, then I can better assess Errol Spence? Then you go to, oh, I don't know how he's going to look after the car crash. After he whooped Danny Garcia and whooped the Dennis Ugas ass worse than anybody ever whooped him. How do you still need to go with the car crash, bro?
He beat Danny and Ugas worse than anybody ever beat them.
That's what I just said.
And they always want to do this. They always want to say, Bud knocking everybody out. Bud, listen, man, Bud get these flash knockouts from punches people don't see, but you ain't never seen Bud beat nobody up like you seen Earl.
Well, let me say this, Khalid. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. They said Bud knocked out everybody apart, right? So two of the people that he knocked out, Earl beat, right? He stopped Kell Brook as well. He beat Sean Porter 8-4, right? And dropped him.
And took their belts.
Not only that, right? So then when we look at the situation with a Jeff Horn, Errol Spence will smoke the fuck out of Jeff Horn. Let's stop playing games. When it comes to Jose Benavidez, right? Errol Spence told you, I have tape punishing that man in sparring. Punishing that man in sparring, right? Now we know what the fuck Errol Spence do to a goddamn a fucking American and a fucking meme machine who go stand right there in front of you. So what are we talking about? Like, please, somebody enlighten me on what Bud done that Errol Spence hasn't done.
But you fueling their flames when you do that though. When we sit up here and try to tit for tat what each fighter did with each fighter, we tit for tatting. But the proof is in the pudding. Bud beat people that Earl took belts from. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. Earl took their belts. Bud, you have to try to unify. Let's deal with the facts. Bud,
let me adjust my brother real fast. let me adjust my brother real fast, right? Because he say that's not true. He beat up Victor Postal worse than anyone did. He beat Felix Diaz worse than anyone. Beat him too. So you can't say that best fight the best. Hope I got the night. First of all, Chestnut, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? We're not talking about no fucking 140 pounds. We talking about at 147. Exactly. We talking about welterweight. If you put fucking Victor Poster and Felix Diaz in front of Earl Spence, what would happen? Huh? What would happen? Don't
Hey,
come
Monty,
and talk about no fucking 140-pound fighters when we talking about Earl Spence, bro.
hey, Monty, another thing. Let's crunch the numbers. Who has the bigger knockout percentage? We gonna do Bud 38-0 with what he got 29 knockouts.
28, I think. Is it 29?
28 knockouts, and then we gonna do Earl 28-0 with 22 knockouts.
22 knockouts.
So who got the bigger knockout percentage? And they all at welterweight and junior and super welterweight. Bud knockouts is at what, 35 and 40? We talking about a dude that had knocked out 22 welterweights and super welterweights. So, and with a bigger knockout percentage. So deal with those numbers. See, they hate numbers. They hate numbers. Deal with the numbers. Who got the bigger knockout percentage?
This boy say, that's Roy Jones' opinion. Let's get this straight. He say, talent for talent, EJ couldn't hold Roy Jones' job. EJ might want to see what he means by that instead of listening to montray-brown. What the fuck does the talent for talent has to do with Roy Jones and Earl Spence? And what does it have to do with Roy Jones giving Earl Spence his just due, fam? See, that's what I mean by you boys will go all around the world trying to prove a point, and you're not proving shit. You went from, oh, they're Hall of Famers. You know, it's their opinion. What you just said is their opinion. Okay. Now you're talking about, oh, well, Roy Jones, oh, EJ couldn't hold his job. Man, listen, cut that bullshit out, fam. Cut it out, right? Because Earl Spence and Roy Jones ain't fighting. I'm talking about Roy Jones being a Hall of Fame fighter, right? Being who he is, right? And he's looking at both of these fighters, and he's looking at the work they putting in. You or no motherfucker else can sit up here and say that Turnbull Crawford did something so spectacular, right, that it separates him from Earl Spence, bro. Cut it out, man. You feel me? Y'all got to stop the weak shit now. What has he done to separate him so far from Earl Spence the way you can say, oh, Turnbull Crawford is a greater fighter than him, bro? Man, cut that shit out, bro.
Hey, Monty, let me ask you this. Let's ask them this. Have Bud ever beat a 4-division world champion?
Let's see if they answer.
Come on, answer that question.
Jose. I mentioned that, Jose.
Have Bud ever beat a 4-division world champion? An undefeated 4-division world champion. Have Bud ever beat somebody like that?
And I don't know if Bud could stop Mikey Garcia. I don't know if Bud could stop a Danny Garcia. You see what I'm saying? But they'll say, oh, he'll stop Mikey.
Mikey got some of the best chins in boxing.
Some of the best chins and some they great fucking fighters, right? Future Hall of Famers.
Did they answer the question? I can't see the chat. Did they answer?
Future Hall of Famers. No,
Have
they
Bud ever
know
been a 4-division
world champion. Okay, Bo Majesty, you said, come on, they neck to neck in my opinion. So if you said they neck to neck in your opinion, which I can respect, right? I'm talking about Roy Jones. When you look at him, he said Earl Spence got to show him more, right? Earl Spence, Turnbull Crawford showed me more than Earl Spence. Now, if you want to say Bud Crawford showed him more in the skill level to where, okay, he went out there, he switched, and he did this from 35 to 40, he came up to 40, I can respect that. But don't say that he showed you more, right? And then that's what separates him from Earl Spence. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look at what he did against the competition, if you're Roy Jones, right? Since y'all want to, oh, it's Roy Jones, and he said this, and I'm going to listen to a Hall of Fame before I listen to a YouTuber, right? The motherfucking caliber opponent that he fought And then you look at Earl Spence and the caliber opponent that he fought, and you can't sit up here and say Earl Spence won't whoop every motherfucker on his resume. So if Earl Spence can whoop every motherfucker on his resume, how the fuck did he show you more? You understand what I'm saying? Then set him apart so far apart from Earl Spence, fam. Come on, man. That be that bias ass talk, bro. That be that bias ass talk. And niggas be biased and don't want to act like they not biased. Niggas be biased in the motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck. Roy Jones ain't getting away with that slick ass shit with me. So that's why I stay on his ass and I'm continue to stay on his ass. And when Earl Spence go out there and beat Crawford, I want to see what
they want to say. They want to listen to a Hall of Famer before they listen to a YouTuber. But how they know that Hall of Famer ain't got bias, just like that YouTuber might have bias.
Exactly, bro.
You see what it is they like these eargasms, right? They want somebody to give them an eargasm. They love to hear what they want to hear. And just because these Hall of Famers pick the dude that you want to pick, and it ain't that y'all want them to pick Terrence Crawford. Y'all, I'm not gonna stop with this. Y'all are not Bud fans. Y'all Spence haters. Period. Because if Spence beat Terrence Crawford, y'all gonna find somebody else to want to knock Spence out. And I think that next somebody else is gonna be Boots. Or they might even try to pick Charlo. They might even start saying, oh, he went up to 54, but he don't want to fight Charlo. Like it's gonna be some weird shit with these people.
Yeah, Roy Jones, the HBO guy. We all know that PBC put them boys out of business.
It's gonna be some weird shit with these. And I don't know why y'all hate Errol Spence so much. That shit don't even make no sense to me. Like, how could you hate a man so much that you don't even know? Like the shit is ridiculous. How could you hate a man? Fuck that. How could you hate a man so much that has told you the truth from day one? This man has never contradicted himself. He has never went against his word. He did what he said he was gonna do, despite tragic circumstances.
Thank you for acknowledging that, Chestnut.
Despite him closely losing his life, despite him closely losing his career with the eye injury, this man has stood on his toes, 10 toes down, kept his word. Word is bond, and bond is life, and I give my life before my word shall fail. How could you not respect that?
Never deceived the people, did he, Khalid?
Never.
Never said, oh, yeah.
But Bud, let me tell you about Bud lies. Bud lies. He got all these people for these last few years.
Read that comment, Khalid. Read that comment, bro. Tell me that ain't fact. Read that comment. Tell me that ain't fact.
I can't see no comment. Oh, right here?
Yeah.
I don't like listening to Roy. He has a clear bias because he watched Bud come up when he was calling his fights on HBO. He clearly biased. Yeah, that sounds like a bias to me. Facts. But check this out. Let me tell you about Bud lies. Bud been lying all this time, telling y'all, got y'all believing that Earl was ducking him, despite what Earl was telling y'all he was doing. But Bud been lying to y'all all this time, telling y'all that Earl was ducking him, and he knew good and goddamn well what was really going on. So after he fought Sean Porter, what did he do? What did he say? He said, how is Bob going to get me the Spence fight when I'm not with him? He couldn't get me the Spence fight when I was with him. How he going to give me the Spence fight when I'm not with him? So he blamed it on Bob right then and there, right after the Porter fight. But he been lying to y'all all this time saying Earl was ducking. But then he turned around and told y'all that he couldn't get the fight because of Bob. He's suing the man for not getting him the fight. Then he turned around and say, yeah, Earl wants to fight just as much as I do. And y'all still running with this. But y'all running with the Earl ducking because y'all been pushing that bullshit for so long and you can't go against what y'all been pushing. So y'all gonna keep pushing that shit. See, I don't like these dudes, man. These dudes really irritate me, man. Like, why you can't keep it real, man? And just come out and say, you know what, I was wrong. I guess Earl wasn't ducking. When you look at what the man said, he said, what did he say? I'm going to get these straps over here, then I'm going to go over there and take that. Oh, he wanted Jeff Horn. The man told that lady in the interview. The lady asked Earl, this is before Bud even came to welterweight, if y'all don't know. Earl was doing an interview, and the lady asked, when Jeff Horn was the champ, the lady asked him, would he go to Australia? He said, I'll go if I'll tell him, but I'm not thinking about Jeff Horn. I'm about to fight Lamont Peterson. And I think Lamont Peterson is a better fighter than Jeff Horn. He said that from the jump. Then the lady asked him, do you agree with Keith Thurman when he said that Terrence Crawford need to come get a belt first? And what did Earl say? Earl said, I don't get into all them politics. I don't care about none of that. He never told Bud to get a belt. He didn't even agree with Thurman saying he need to get a belt. So stop y'all lies, man. Stop y'all lies. Do some research or something. I don't know, but stop believing everything you hear somebody else say about another motherfucker. Do some research.
I look at it like this, bro. This is going down. I feel like the fight gonna take place, right? But like I say, it's hard to sit up here and look at cats, hate on Earl. And then what I do hate, another thing I hate is when they always want to bring up, oh, Earl Spence fans, they disrespect Bud so much. Oh, it's just sad. They say this about Bud. They don't never keep it boxing. They don't, when that's a mirror of the motherfucking Bud fanatics and fagonites, bro. Like, I swear to you, and it's not just me talking, bro. I did this shit. I've been so politically correct with this shit for so long, and looking at the biases going towards Earl Spence, bro. Looking at all the bias and shit going towards Earl Spence, and looking at Bomac set the narrative that motherfuckers ran with all through YouTube. All through YouTube, bro. I watched them boys set the narrative. Fucking 626. I watched them boys set the whole entire narrative, and I watched people run with it all through YouTube, bro. To where they talk about that man, calling that man a drunk, calling that man he's only one-dimensional. He only does one thing. He's this, that, and the third, right? I watched these people talk about this man and shit on this man left to right, fam. Left to right. Then, when the man started striking back, they want to come out, oh, Earl Spence this, Earl Spence that. And not only that, when the Spence fans started striking back on their motherfucking ass, they didn't like that shit. They didn't like it at all. So, when I'm looking at the situation, I can't help to see that it doesn't matter who you are. Like I say, once again, go check the videos, right? If y'all around this motherfucker, go check the videos from the beginning. Listen to Bomac first words. But it doesn't matter who you are, bro. You can sit around Bomac. You can give Bud all the credit in the world. You can praise him all you want to, all the love. Soon as you say something that Earl Spence will beat turns Bud Crawford, boy, that's a death sentence for them. You ain't no coming back. That's a death sentence. They go discredit your ass. But it's like they never show that man the respect that he deserved, bro. Never. I mean, go listen to Bernie talk about like they never show that man the respect that he deserved, bro. And I feel like that's bullshit. But when you look at Derrick James, you look at Earl Spence, they always gave Bud the proper respect that he deserved. Always. Up until now, right? Because enough is enough with the shit, right? Up until now, but they always gave that man the proper respect that he deserved, fam. And the Bud Falconites and the Fanatics, they ran with that Bomac shit. They laughed at that shit because they thought Earl Spence was done. They seen him going through his little rough time. Everybody seen him with the car crash. Everybody seen him with the eye. And they used that shit. Oh, he's injury prone. Oh, he'll never be the same. Oh, he's this, he's that. But now that man back at 100, and that man keeping the weight down, and that man taking boxing serious, and that man told Bud Crawford, I'm coming for that motherfucking scrap, right? And he meant that shit. That man went and got shirts made. That man telling him to sign a contract. Now, look at the reaction happen. Because I told people, fam, I said, once Earl Spence called this man out after he beat this boy Ugas, and once that pressure on turns Bud Crawford ass, it's going to be a different type of pressure, bro. It's going to be a different type of pressure. You seen Terrence Crawford, supposedly, as they say, he's been calling for the fight for 5 years now, and then nothing happened. Nothing. Earl Spence called that man out once, and voila, we got magic. It
now
just shows you the power. It just shows you the power, bro. It shows you the power. So
now look, like you just said something real. You just said something real important. We only getting this fight because of Earl. But if you say it should be 60-40 in your favor, then that would make you the A side. So why haven't you made this fight? So all you've been doing is just sitting back talking shit because you know you're not the A side. Because if you was the A side like you claimed to be, because he claimed to be the A side. So if you was the A side like you claimed to be, why haven't you sent this man no offers? No terms or nothing. You ain't sent this man nothing. You just talking shit, and lying, and you got these people that. This is why. This is the only issue I got with Terrence Crawford. I don't got no issue with him inside the ring. He's the best in the ring, but outside the ring, man, you're a liar and you're a jealous diva. I got a big issue with that, man. I don't like that type. I don't like that shit, man.
Hey, I said it all the time. I say, listen. I said this. I said, if they so much of the man, right? And if you got so much power, just like you said, they never sent the offer, bro. Not one time, bro. Not once. They always waited for that fucking offer, bro.
They wait. Always. Girl, that lets you know who the man is.
And not just that, bro. So you waiting for the offer for a motherfucker, but you telling him if it ain't 50-50, it ain't no fight. You see, how does that make sense?
60-40 in my favor. Come on, man.
Right. But y'all never not once sit up there and put an offer on the table. Never not once. Right? So, like I say, man, we know Earl Spence always been the A side to the fight. We know Earl Spence always, right, had the power. So it's like, and it's not even shitting on the man because people gonna make it look like it's shit. No, the man just the biggest star, man. Period. And when y'all want to come here and say this shit like, oh, he never been undisputed and he never been an A side, well, guess what, then, bro? Bud is jealous because that man came in a shorter period of time in his little bitty career, as he say. Oh, in his little bitty career in that short period of time, and became a bigger star and surpassed his ass, homie.
And that's why his ass is mad. And that's why he's mad.
Yeah, and these are facts, bro.
I've been here. I've been doing this. His little career, he shouldn't be a bigger star than me in his little career. I'm the biggest star. I've been here. I'm undisputed. I'm a 3-division champion. Oh, at the time, I'm a 2-division champion, and I'm undisputed. He shouldn't be a bigger star than me. I don't like that. Hey, what that nigga say? Eating that banana? I don't like that shit right there. I don't like that shit.
Drop a dime on that nigga.
Drop a dime on them niggas. I don't like that shit. He's the illest nigga in Nebraska. Period.
And like I always say this too. So if Bud is this big star and he's not on the same level as Earl Spence, this, that, and the third. Well, homie, Bud was a free agent. Bud is still a free agent. I don't see no promoters, you know what I'm saying, jumping off their horse, throwing money at his ass, right? But when Tank looked like he was
fuck with him.
Yeah, but
fuck Eddie Hearn, but he still said that.
When Tank looked like he was free, right? And we don't know if Tank free or not. We got Eddie Hearn talking about $50 million. We got motherfucking Oscar De La Hoya talking about the most money he ever had. Like, you see promoters coming left to right trying to snatch up Gervonta Tank Davis. So what's the difference, homie? What's the difference? You see what I'm saying? So everybody know Bud is coming up to that last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? They know Bob Byrne was telling the truth. You understand? He lost money on that man. And people don't want to lose no money, man. People don't want to lose no money, man. And that's how they looking at it. So at the end of the day, right, all I'm saying is this. The business side favor Earl Spence. The business side always favor Earl Spence. And the business side will continue to favor Earl Spence, right? And there's nothing Terrence Bud Crawford can do about that. Earl Spence has built his fan base up by being trill, by being real, by fucking with the people. You understand? A lot of people try to make it as if, Earl Spence don't give nobody interviews like Bud. Man, listen, Earl Spence fucks with the people, fam. He fucks with the people. You know what I mean? Bud Crawford fucks with who he want to fucks with. You understand? But he just swerved the shit out of Ellie Setback. Why? Why did he swerve the shit out of Ellie Setback? People don't sit back and ask that question, Khalid. Why would he swerve Ellie Setback the way he swerved Ellie Setback? Why? Because Ellie Setback feel like Earl Spence is going to beat him? Now, y'all tell me that ain't a female trait. And y'all sit up here and talk about us all day. Oh, y'all motherfuckers mad because the Hall of Famers are picking Bud to beat him and this, that, and the third. But because Ellie Setback fuck with the PBC fighters, right? He swerved that man. Didn't even want to give him a fucking interview. And this Ellie. But he want to be a star, though. He want to be a star. Yeah. So that's saying fuck the people. Because Ellie has a motherfucking fan base that
won't even sign the fans boxing glove.
Exactly, bro. That's saying fuck the people.
What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that?
Yep. You want to talk to who you want to talk to, and you know what I'm saying. And but y'all don't look at that shit. Oh, Ellie is a hater, eh? Hey, Ellie, yeah, Ellie a hater too, right? Right.
Do Ellie got a platform? Do we got a platform?
Right. So that's not telling y'all that the man's not jealous. You know what I'm saying? That's not telling y'all the man's not jealous.
I don't care what nobody says, man. That nigga is crazy, jealous ass diva, man. He is terribly jealous of Earl Spence. I don't care when he showed it. Like the proof is in the pudding. All you gotta do is let that man talk. All you gotta do is let him talk, and his jealous traits is gonna prevail.
Yeah, so that's how I look at it, bro. Like, you know, but the truth shall come to the light, and the truth shall set you free. And Earl Spence will set his ass free whenever they get inside that ring. You know what I'm saying? He will set his ass free once they get inside that ring. So whenever they sign that contract, right? Tony Dickinson, whenever Floyd says it's going to happen, I guess, right? Whenever Floyd says it's going to happen, because that's what you're waiting on, Floyd to tell you that it's going to happen, right? Whenever Floyd says it's going to happen, and whenever he sign that motherfucker, then yeah, we'll see what happens when that bell go ding ding.
Hey, one more thing before I get out of here. Hey, Tony Dickinson, I want you to answer this question in the chat. Who is responsible for us getting this fight?
Tony said, I don't blame him.
It just happened.
That's crazy, Tony.
Who's making this fight an undisputed fight? Who's the one that went and collected all the belts like he said he would do? Who's the reason why we're about to get an undisputed fight with the two best fighters in the world? Who's the reason for that? When you answer that, now ask yourself, why do I hate this man? Peace to the God, montray-brown. All love. I'm going to kick back in the chat.
No doubt, my brother. I'm about to get up out of here too, man. My brother Jose, good night to you as well, champ. Man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I've been going for another 3 hours, bro. I wasn't even supposed to be going this damn. I'm supposed to be on for 2. But you know, it was a good topic. It was a good topic, man. It was a good topic. I ain't even touch on Canelo. But I'll touch on Canelo tomorrow, though. Yeah, I don't mind nobody picking Bud to win, bro. So, you know, like I say, I got it as a 50-50 fight. I got it as a 50-50 fight. And I understand why people pick Bud Crawford to win, but that's not like the reason of why they should be picking Bud Crawford ain't the reason why they picking Bud Crawford, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't rocking with the bias shit. Period. I ain't rocking with the bias shit. Especially when it comes from Hall of Fame fighters, right, Tony? Right? Hall of Famers? Okay. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy, man. It means a lot, fam. We've been going for 2 hours and 45. You know what I'm saying? Sleeper, what's going down? Sleep, we at the end of the road. Sleep, we at the end of the road. Your boy about to get up out of here, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. To the ones who show love in the super chat, much love to the ones who show love in the cash app. I appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out to the green team. Like I say, we holding on to a few, but the green team that's in the building, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the chat that came through, you know, for the debate and everything. Tony, you know you my dog, man. But your ass got something against Earl Spence, buddy. You do. And on fight night, after Earl whooped that boy Crawford, hopefully you get my dude his just doing his credit. You're supposed to, Tony. That's who you ride with. You ride with him. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Minds, the NSBC, moving and nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG money on Cash App. TreyHunt52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family. Y'all have a good one, champs. I'll check y'all out tomorrow, man.